SpongeBob has always, jeez, kids don't smoke. Honestly, don't smoke anything. Let's just start here. Don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke weed. Just leave it alone in general. Your lungs will really appreciate not always having to produce extra phlegm. Like, just can you imagine, Nigel, the amount of phlegm in total that we have cleared away or spat out? Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's a lot, man. If you really want to accumulate it all, it's quite a lot. I
I
think
just, I'm sorry. You say?
I think I'm gonna step into the edible realm and see what I could do there. Literally, just start just taking straight edibles.
But how would you get started? Like, how would you start with your edibles? Like, what do you want? What item or like what are you looking for in edibles?
I was looking at these like little 10 milligram fudge cookies.
Hmm. The problem with 10 milligrams though is like, bro, I feel like 10 milligrams. I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing, and that's as a completely THC'd out doof. But yeah, I feel absolutely nothing. Um, I think at 100 milligrams though, it's like a hit or miss because at 100, I just always bring this up, but there's this one time where, see, in California, we've gone through like phases. We've gone through phases of cannabis legalization. They've actually been going through it since before we were even born, of course. It's like, excuse me, since like 1996 in the state, there's been some form or another of medicinal cannabis. And just when we got on the scene, which is about 2015, 2016, well, we turned 18 in 2017, but we really started smoking around 2012, 2013, when we were 13 and 14, right? So at that time, when you went to a dispensary, it was customary to get a little gift, maybe a joint, maybe an edible right after. And long story short, basically that custom held out pretty much until the last couple years. It's pretty much dying out now. Buying weed in sanctioned quote unquote dispensaries is pretty much transactional. It's just the transaction. You just get what you get. Some of these places have little rewards and things like that, but it's not like it's not really pushed. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I always go back to this one story of how I bought this edible. It's 100 milligram, or no, I bought weed at a shop a couple years ago, and it came with an edible. It came with a 100 milligram cookie. I ate that whole fucking cookie, and I really, first of all, that shit, my whole body was buzzing, just straight gong hit, sending waves across my entire spine. It was awesome. It was beautiful. It was really great. See, the thing about edibles is it's that whole encompassing high, like head to toe, just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it hits you.
Oh yeah, if it hits you. See, because I've had other 100 milligrams edibles at various other points, and it does nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm convinced that 1,000 milligrams is the dose that I need to get me to that totally buzzing level. But it's like I've had it off of 100, so I don't know. It's just inconsistent. That's what I kind of just don't like about the edibles. They're just a little bit inconsistent. But I'm sorry. You said you were gonna start with you were looking at what kind of edibles?
Looking at the 10 milligram ones, like little fudge, like cookie things. like maybe like a peanut butter fudge brownie, but it's like a little 10 milligrams.
It's a little.
Try 5, get my little 50 milligrams. See how that takes me.
Is it like a little 5 piece, 10 milligram, 100 milligram in the pack?
Yeah, it's 100 milligrams. That's what it is. But you know what I'm saying? There's 10.
I see.
And it's 18. So I was thinking of getting
Oh
just
yeah, there would
two
be
of
10.
those. And then see, or even trying the canoline.
Canoline, I don't know that shit. It just does nothing for me personally. I just didn't find it. I tried cannabis, which is like, I mean, they're not, I mean, it's no shout out to them. But yeah, I tried that brand out, and I didn't really enjoy it. It was pretty much like 700 milligrams of this green THC distillate that they use to make the drink that you mix into other drinks. Like lean. Haha. Street drug. So street drug. What makes a drug a street drug?
Yeah, these terms they made up to, you know what I'm saying, have a bad stigma on drugs. You know, the war on drugs.
But what a weird war, isn't it? It's a war where like there's literally no winner. Like if you ever set it out, if you ever set out for a war, you'd think that the whole point was to, I guess, like win at some point. Like at some point, just end the war and just go home. You conquer the land, you go home. But the war on drugs, it rages on. So that's actually a really good way to circle back to the thing I just started with. Hey, kids, Red Ribbon Week is coming up. I'm sure it's just passed or it's coming up. So don't do drugs. But especially don't smoke. It's really accessible. It's everywhere, and your lungs they'll thank you.
And a lot of kids are doing these drugs, man. These vapes. If you're vaping stizzy, vaping just anything, vape. Like if you vape the e-cigarette, you know what I'm saying? It's all just a lot of vaping, man. And not 100% sure that is the safest way to smoke. So just be careful, y'all.
Now you 100% right, dog. It's not the vape. I mean, well, we don't really. I haven't done the research. I need to do the research. When I was like 13, 14, that time I was just talking about, I did a lot of weed research. Like, what does cannabis do to the body? What do we know? I did a lot of that research because I was at the time I would tell my parents. Now looking back at it, really quite this how scary is that? Your 12 to 13-year-old comes pulling up information about cannabis and oh shit, what the fuck? Focus. There we go.
Hi.
Had to say hi to the people.
Hi.
There you go. You remind me of that sample at the beginning of that Noble song by Alchemist and Navy Blue and Earl. But yeah. Anyway, just imagine your fucking 12 to 13-year-old literally just walking up to you talking about, oh yeah, Dad, these are the studies of cannabis. It doesn't stop neurogenesis in the brain, and yes, if you smoke it, there's the many carcinogens that you may get, which, like, not just yes, but if you look around, many daily smokers actually do not have any of these symptoms. So yeah, and basically I was trying to make a case that since I knew what I was putting into my body, I should be able to do it. It's so crazy that I was so caught up in that, man. I was like, I really at that time really wanted to smoke. I don't know why. I just did. Just it's just one of those things. Just an innate interest. And then I spread it to this guy. This guy was playing football. Football. Your ass was out there playing football.
Yeah, I was playing a little bit of football, man. You know what I'm saying?
This man came home. We was smoking dope. Man. I'm sorry, man. I feel like that's like one of my greatest sins. Yeah. It's namely that time that you came and we were all there smoking. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And he smoked with us. It's just, yeah. I feel that to be one of my original sins. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like this is just a real honest moment on the pod. Like this is just a real honest. I've said this before.
It's a little weird bringing it up on the pod. Can't lie to you, but all right, here we are. Yeah, man, but I guess it could be your sin, but at the end of the day, I made my decision. So
that's true.
Yeah, man. You can take the burden, but I made my own decision. I could have just looked at that and been like, nah, bruh, I'm good.
See that? That kind of brings me to this, though. Like, how much of life do you even think is decided? Like, do you believe in free will, you think, my brother?
Yeah, I would like to say I believe in free will. But there are things that are also determined by what you just are around in your environment and stuff like that. They kind of determine your way of life in ways, you know what I'm saying? So,
yo, salute to Udu Legion. But yes, it's like if you look at some parts of life as being determined, it kind of opens up a slippery slope of like, wait a minute, isn't everything about the environment that it's set in? Like every situation, everything is set in motion by things of the past, which were also set in motion by things. How much of anything is controlled? How much of anything is actually in our hands, able for us to freely and willfully play with? It's just another way for me to say, yeah, maybe it wasn't my fault. It's not even a sin at all. It's kind of just what was going to happen happened.
Yeah, it sounds something that you got from Lost.
Salute to Saijara.
One of the, in my personal opinion, and probably a lot of people too, one of the best shows
ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, not really one of the best shows for like, I guess not for like, particularly, how would I say this? The writing in the show was convincing enough that the characters didn't seem fake, but I don't think it was specifically the writing. And then, you look at the later seasons and it's like the show definitely kind of gets a little, how do I say this? I mean, like they leave the island, spoiler alert, holy shit. If you have not seen Lost and for some ungodly reason, you just have never seen Lost.
Actually, we probably shouldn't just explain Lost.
I'm Lost is good and finished. Jack and them already did all they shit. Sawyer and them they done. Saeed, Jin, Sun. Oh man, I missed them. I might just watch Lost again. But the point of the matter, dude, I miss those people. Dude,
I think the first season of Lost is something that just,
it's still so classic.
It's something, yeah. Just first seasons of shows, they're you know what I'm saying, those first seasons of those special shows will just forever just be etched in your minds. Like you like the first season of Breaking Bad, the first season of Lost, the first season of The Sopranos, the first season, like
Yeah.
you just remember this. You just remember it, especially Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was wild shit.
But hold on. I
But
just
I'm
want to just
yeah,
finish up
Back
Lost.
to Lost. Yeah, back to Lost.
Like, I just didn't think that it was a revolutionary show in any way, except for, I think, season to season, like, it got a little bit worse. So it's just kind of funny how we look at it as one of the best shows ever, and we can say that. And it is. But honestly, it doesn't have what some of the other best shows ever have. Like Breaking Bad, for example, like how you're saying. That started off, first of all, that starts off and ends fucking spectacular. Like, it's just like, just boom. Like, they didn't waste any time. They didn't pad it out, because Lost got padded out. Like, you kind of started to feel it. Like, oh, there's whole other people on the island. Wait, what? And then it's just like, okay, so wait, all right, and that's cool. That's cool. I mean, cool. There's whole adventures to go with in that, and yeah, and it was interesting, Misteco, and all this other stuff. And
yeah,
but
it was
then
very
the smoke
interesting.
monster, and all that just got, in the end, got a little weird. I mean, the metaphorical aspect that the ending kind of went for, which was like good and evil, and these two brothers who were in a fight, that was fine, I guess. But just, I don't know, just the execution of it with the ancient, and it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Like, we got lost on an island, and now this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unrecognizable. Like, look, a man dying of cancer. First season, a man that died of cancer. Like, it's boom, you get it. Like, it cool, great. But how did it happen? It's like, holy shit, this guy becomes a fucking dude.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
like, dude,
but that's
Breaking
why.
Bad. Oh my god, we're out of focus. Why are we out of focus? Focus. But that's why what?
Lost my whole train of thought.
Yeah. I'll try not to break your train of thought. Next time I do something like that, I'm just gonna just do it, and then I'm just gonna have you keep talking, just so you don't notice. But Breaking Bad, honestly, is it's just it just has no fat. It is so cut tight, and there's so many classic moments, especially from the first like 2 seasons. Like, there's just so many, dude. There's just so many moments that just, I don't know. Like, dude, Jesse Pinkman in those seasons was a grizzly. Funny, dude. Where did Jane get in there? Was that? Nah, that's about season 1 or 2. Man, that, like, dude, that just locked you in. Like, if you watched those first couple seasons, this man watching this.
Spoiler alert.
But Heisenberg, Walt, watching Jane just be dead there, like, man,
and
come on,
had the full knowledge how to save her.
Like, honestly, yeah,
Which is sick. I'm sorry.
full knowledge of how to save her, and then had his own reasons of why he didn't. Had some damn good ones, because she was a bad influence.
Good ones, but very dark when you
Very.
really think about it, because it's just like, damn, you kind of had good ones, but it was just for the benefit of the money.
Yeah, but also so that this benefit of Jesse Pinkman staying alive and not overdosing like how she just did. Because that's like a definite, that's coming if she stays alive, and then she gets back to her life, and then, of course, since she's alive and he loves her so much, he's just going to spend all this time with her, and then he's just going to pretty much spiral down this like, listen, man, Jesse Pinkman makes it out alive in the end. Say this or that about Walter, but that motherfucker drives out, and this nigga is crying and all this shit, but he could still go and impregnate a woman and just have a life. Like, bro.
No, that was beautiful, man.
Honestly, no.
I might have to rewatch Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
just
definitely got to rewatch Breaking Bad. I definitely got to rewatch Breaking Bad.
Damn, that shit
Pinky
is actually
driving out at the end.
You don't even think about that. But honestly, yeah, Walter does take. It's a very weird relationship they have, but he does take his licks for Jesse Pinkman, and Jesse Pinkman does take his licks for Walter. Like, they both kind of have that respect for one another, and I don't want to see you harm. I don't want to see you dead. Like, I don't want to see you dead. That's the real, like, at the end of the day, I don't want to see you dead. Like, and I kind of hope for the best for you. it kind of got iffy there.
In a weird way where it's like, yeah.
It got iffy there, though.
It's a weird way. It's, hey, you are my student now and I'm your teacher. Then you became something yourself. But maybe you needed to still learn some things so that you didn't self-destruct. And yeah, and then he doesn't. So yeah, shout out to Breaking Bad. Are we gonna watch the new Halloween movie? Maybe when it gets out to on demand, but or actually, shit, maybe taking a nice young cutie pie. That might be a good. You know what I'm saying? Take a nice little young. You know what I'm saying? Nice little, you know what I'm saying? Cute, pretty young thing, you know what I'm saying? Nice little, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, baby, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I know it's spooky season. So, you could, let's go see, you know what I'm saying? Let's go see what's up with Michael Myers, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm scared. Hey, bitch, you gonna be good, you a G, you know what I'm saying? You a G, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that voice gives me the chills alone.
Like, it gives you chills? It gives you the chills?
Yeah, nah, but yeah, man, he's on to something, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, spooky season. Why not ask a little honey, hey, what's going on tonight? Let's go see Michael Myers do his thing to a black nurse.
I have a watch on.
Let's see Michael Myers kill another black nurse.
Yeah, no. Grip you right in your jugular, right in your balls. So yeah. Are we going to watch the French Dispatch in 2 weeks? Fuck is the French Dispatch? What the fuck is wrong with you? What is
that's
that?
a Wes Anderson film.
Wes Anderson
that
film.
I actually do plan on watching.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Shout out to Wes Anderson and shout out to the Grand Budapest Hotel. Is that Is that the name of that movie?
Nigga, don't shout out a movie that you don't know the name to.
Don't
do that.
I'm not the movie guy.
You're not the movie guy.
I like that particular movie.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Is that the name of the movie?
All right. Listen, man.
That is the name of the movie, though.
God. Okay, fine. Okay, what is the movie even about? The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah. It's about a busboy, man, or not a busboy, but a bellboy. Don't worry about it. Watch the movie.
Nah, I should watch the movie. I don't think I've seen a Wes Anderson. What movies are his? What movies are his? Let's look this up. Wes.
I have a movie of his. With I believe his name is. Yeah, see, I'm not the movie guy, man. I don't know these actors' names, but.
Well, no, yeah, you that's true. You do know the names of like every sports person, but I guess for the movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for the movies, I don't know these dudes, man.
But you know what you like. You like the movies you like. You like your Grand Budapest Hotel. He's got Isle of Dogs. Which one was Isle of? Oh God,
yeah,
Isle of
Dogs.
So we got some Isle of Dogs. Yeah.
I watched a few.
Shit.
Yeah, I watched a few Wes Anderson films. You know what I'm saying, Isle of Dogs, Grand Budapest Hotel. Fuck, I can't. Why can't I think of the Life of Aquatic? There we go. Why couldn't I think of that movie?
Wait, Life of Aquatic
or
The Life Aquatic with
The Life Aquatic. There you go.
Oh God.
I watched that film, which is a good film. It's pretty funny.
Bill Murray. Haha.
Bill Murray. Why couldn't I think of that man's name? The Life Aquatic. Yeah.
All of these movies have like the stigma to me of being like this, like just very yellow and colorful and sunny and almost like in a dream state. like every time I've like kind of seen any sort of clip of like Grand Budapest Hotel,
Moonrise Kingdom. I've watched that movie too.
Moonrise Kingdom animated book short. No, here we go.
I've also watched the Moonrise Kingdom. I forgot I watched that one. But yeah, that's the one with like the kids at the camp or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Kids at the camp or some shit. Right. Yeah, no, I really see the significance of Wes Anderson's films to you, man.
Yo, man.
Yes.
I'm not the, what I'm saying, my memory on the Wes Anderson films are a little shaky. I need to refresh my Wes Anderson film. I need to rewatch these films. But yeah, man, shout out to Wes Anderson. I'm going to check out his new movie, The French Dispatch.
I mean, that just gives me nothing. French Dispatch.
Yeah.
The Grand Budapest Hotel. That just gives me nothing, You know,
Yeah.
Die Hard. He's gonna fucking die hard.
Okay,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? He's either gonna kill everybody, gonna die hard. You know what I'm saying?
What's
it's
Pulp
right
Fiction?
there.
What's Pulp Fiction?
Nigga, the first seconds of the movie, Pulp. They define the movie for you so that you don't have to do that.
What's
That's
Reservoir Dogs?
No. Stop. That's how good that movie is. He knew that you was going to be like, oh, what's Pulp Fiction? You're like, well, what's Pulp Fiction? And then, no. So Tarantino puts the definition, and I don't remember it, but if you go to the first scenes of Pulp Fiction, and we all remember this, it's classic, and I'll just look it up for myself. Define pulp. Pulp, a soft, wet, shapeless mass of material. Or 2, popular or sensational writing that is generally regarded as being of poor quality. The story is a mix of Pulp Fiction and Greek tragedy. It's a saying. So you can really take both of these definitions and apply it to the fiction that we watched, which was a soft, wet, shapeless mass of material.
Show me where he put this in the movie.
Oh no, this is the first scene. Okay. He literally defines these pulp and then fiction, and then the movie starts.
Oh,
that's how the movie starts.
Okay,
that's classic.
Okay,
so that's how the movie starts.
Okay,
what?
Play it.
Nigga, you want me to play Pulp Fiction? No, I can't do that. We're on live on the podcast right now, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it, or just watch it after.
I'll take your word. No, I'll take your word.
We can just watch it after. We really could just watch it after, but
I'll also take your word for it.
Yeah.
I guess the first scene is them in the diner. But before that, he defines Pulp Fiction. Okay.
He defines Pulp Fiction. And I don't remember how the credits roll in. No, the credits roll in. It's like black and yellow. It's just black screen, yellow, and then you get the definition of pulp, and then you get the definition of fiction. But the point is that both of those definitions, though, for pulp actually very well apply to the fiction at which we watch in Pulp Fiction. It's a movie cut into 5 parts that go into different parts at different times of the fucking story. Like, what the fuck? Soft, wet, shapeless, massive material, especially the word shapeless. And then you go popular or and it's one of the most popular movies, and because of this style of writing, it's a really good, it's just a very, very fitting name.
But why do you,
it's really quite clever.
Okay, so what is your point on to the Grand Budapest Hotel? Like, what's your beef with that?
Thank you for bringing me back, because I get immediately what the movie is about with Pulp Fiction. It's like, here, Pulp fucking Fiction. It's like, and then the motherfucker defines it for you. Then you watch the movie. That's like, oh, that's very close to that definition that I got in the beginning. But then you look at the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Grand Budapest Hotel. What else do you need? What else do you need? Like, quite literally, I don't know. What are you talking about? It's the same. It's practically the same thing. You're getting the name of the movie because it's going to be about this Grand Budapest Hotel.
No,
it does that not. So then you gotta watch the movie to find out. That's why you're saying no, because you don't know anything about the movie. If you didn't watch Pulp Fiction, you would have been saying the same shit. You would have been like, wait, if you wait, what the fuck? What's Pulp Fiction? You would have said you would have said the same thing for Pulp Fiction if you never watched Pulp Fiction. It doesn't that what? That's what. So yeah,
that's kind of true. That's kind of true. It's just I still don't know what I'm getting with The Life Aquatic.
The Hateful Eight.
It's what do you
mean?
When
you don't watch the movie, what
no,
the hell is
The
Hateful Eight?
About hateful people. Literally, people did speculations before the movie came out to talk about what the hell is it about, and then we see the little like it was like little promo stuff and clips. People were like ascertaining what it was about. I remember the hype for that, and I remember like looking around the YouTube sphere to see like, oh yeah, what are people talking about? Yeah, like the film sphere was talking about. Yeah, like there's probably going to be out eight people that really are just crazy or just out there, and it's exactly about that. Like you get exactly Django Unchained. Like holy shit. It's about Django, the nigga who was chained, who becomes what? Unchained. Like it's kind of the whole. It's right there. Like I don't know. Like that's just really good to me. Like okay, you know what I'm saying? Once upon a time in Hollywood. That's literally how you start moving. That's how you start stories.
Uncut
and it's
Gems.
a whole story about Uncut Gems. But I've never seen that movie. But I could tell you that it has probably something to do with Jules. And I've never seen that movie before in my life. But you know why I can tell you that? Is because that's what Uncut Gems are.
Bro,
Jules.
But then it applies the same thing for the Grand
Budapest Hotel.
Because all you got to think about is the Grand Budapest Hotel. The hotel.
Then what about it?
What else do you need to hear? Pulp Fiction. What else? What are you talking about? It's the same lore. Like it's like
no.
What else about Pulp Fiction? And
that's
then you watch the movie.
That's just one place.
The Hateful Eight. You watch the movie. It's just like, all right, now I kind of understand it. We're gonna start to see 8 hateful people. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta watch the movie. So it goes back to you gotta watch the movie before you kind of like judge the name of the movie. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta read into it, man. And it applies to movies too. You gotta read. You gotta watch it. I'm preaching.
Speaking of things you have to watch, Nigel, have you seen this clip of SpongeBob? What's going on? What's going on in SpongeBob today? Because I don't want us to get like copyrighted, like destroyed, I'm just gonna pause this every few seconds. And first of all, you know, geez, man. Okay. First of all, lemonade. These motherfuckers could not spell lemonade completely right. I know it's Patrick doing it, but like, all right.
It's Patrick doing it, man. This is classic. This is SpongeBob. I feel like people are failing to understand that that's how SpongeBob. You know, Patrick has always been the person that's just not the smartest cookie in the bikini bottom at all. Probably he's just not smart, and he's gonna just do dumb shit, and we just accept it because that's Patrick Star.
This clip might actually prove that wrong, though. Let's keep watching.
Here you go.
Wow.
That's delicious.
Okay. Listen, man, you say whatever you guys want about us, but like we said in the beginning of this, don't do drugs, kids. I don't know what kind of bullshit they putting on the SpongeBob. Back in the day when my pops used to whistle SpongeBob the theme, I don't think he was thinking about SpongeBob drinking fucking black ink and I mean basically having a mini euphoric experience.
But nah, bruh, it's childish.
From a
man.
Substance.
Yeah, he just has some good ass lemonade.
From a substance gained via like how would you
Yeah,
say
that was
illicit means? Like what the fuck?
straight through his nose is like it's just ink, but it's a snot. Like it's
But you also have to literally pry it out of him, and it hurts him because he literally has a fucking bandage. But we don't care. But
not
so
a
slave labor-
bandage.
It's a bandage.
It's
Well, we'll
just
see.
his nose is plugged. It's like
But that's a bandage to stop. Bandage is just to stop bleeding. That's a bandage for the inside of your nose, which is to say, yeah, just for the time being, yeah. And then when we're done with this, I have to put it back in. Yeah, I am. I just what do you want me to do? Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah. So SpongeBob is crazy.
Hello? What are you selling?
Black lemonade. Do you like that?
it's black lemonade.
That is what it is, I guess. All right. All right. Okay. Bro. Okay. The fact that she literally disappeared
Yeah.
That
What in
was in the face. This is you see, look at this face. You can't tell me that this is not a drug-fueled or drug-addled state here. You can't tell me that.
I think you're reading way too much into it, man.
Oh
You
no,
know
she
what I'm
only
saying?
just has her eyes slightly closed inside of some sort of deep state of sensation. She only has a mouth completely agape in a smile. It's like no, yeah, I'm going wild over here.
I
Yeah,
just
no.
had some good ass lemonade.
Yeah, no, this doesn't look like I just took a hit of that shit. 100%. All right, no, you good. Nigga, what?
Black lemonade! A unique taste sensation! I'll have another.
And this part too.
Okay, no.
I'll have
It's-
another.
Okay, this part just seems like she's just a crack fiend.
She's bro.
Like she just literally just turned into a whole crack fiend. Like how she just said black lemonade. Like she just kind of just
preached it
like preached it
to the world, and then comes back for her second. Like, come on, like let's go. Like,
Right? Yeah, that was.
If that's not like how nicotine gets you to do when you buying a blunt, yeah, like because you're looking for that aha moment where you fucking disappear into yourself, or something, and then. I don't know. Just the fact that she had to disappear, like that was just too much. And that's not even where this clip ends, man.
Go get some more. Sure, buddy. What do you want?
Hi.
Yeah, dude, you could tell. Like this is hurting Squidward here. You know, this is legitimately, this is not good for him. You know. It's affecting him. Like, look at his face. It looks all gaunt. Looks all drawn out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. The things the SpongeBob creators and writers have done to Squidward, man. Poor old Squidward, man.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he deserves it. Like half of it.
That's so true, though. Like, he really didn't deserve it. But kind of sometimes he does because he's an asshole, you know?
Yeah, but yeah. But this right here, he probably doesn't deserve this.
Oh, my God.
And make more ink.
I will not.
There's a rat. There's a rat inside of his... So, what is this?
Why does it come from the bottom? Why can't it just be sleeping somewhere? Why couldn't they just have kept it simple and kept it with like just it's just in his brain, and then they have all those filing units. That was hilarious, man. But that was like such an old time. I guess it was a part of the time.
No. But if you think about it, that was for SpongeBob.
That was for SpongeBob.
Patrick's
yeah.
brain starts at the bottom. And and it definitely starts at a tiny version of himself that goes through a decrepit hall where nothing happens ever, and there's just dust and spider webs and a rat for some. I don't know why there would be a rat. Why? Like, how do rats get inside? Why are rats inside of jail cells? Well, I guess to eat at the dead prisoners. But anyway, yeah, they're basically saying that his head is so empty that it starts from a tiny version of himself having to crawl through his entire being and fucking ring a bell. Get it? Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, you got me lost, partner. Big question mark over my head.
When you remind somebody of something or get an idea, does that ring a bell? That's why he's ringing a bell in his head.
Right. I see. Okay.
And it's like, but bro, like, he really had to crawl through this entire, like, I don't know, man. This guy's, it's just, they go through such lengths to demonstrate how stupid this guy is. And it's just like, what even is that even? Like, why do we have to have a character that's, like, stupid?
That's just been Patrick Star's role in SpongeBob since the dawn of SpongeBob.
Yeah, but why?
Because, I don't know, man. I guess we all have that friend that's just not, the brightest bulb of the bunch. I don't know. But they could still, I don't know. I honestly don't know why they have to be so goddamn mean to Squidward and oh, whoa.
What happened?
Sorry, I thought I had a spider on my glasses, but it was a fly.
You got a little skid?
Yeah, I'm terrified of spiders, y'all. But yeah,
okay.
back to you know what I'm saying, Patrick Star over here, man.
Let's get to the end of this clip here.
Just have to scare the ink out of him.
I said I will not.
May I borrow a cup of squid squeezing?
The beating heart, shaped like a heart.
It's spooky season.
That's true.
Thank you.
And then just casually we're out of there. Because yes, that's a nice. Yep, that's the clip.
That's the clip.
Anyway. Yeah, this is accurate. Listen, man, SpongeBob is demented. They have taken our childhood hero and they've made him a drug addict, bisexual, thing. I feel like initially, if you really look at SpongeBob, he was just this goofy, honestly, yeah, everybody kind of suspected he was a little, fruity. But to come out and say that he's bisexual, it does make sense. Because he's like always hanging out with this one guy, but then sometimes he hangs out with Sandy. Was it bisexual or was it gay that he came out as? But I just wonder, like, man, to just go that on the nose with it. I wonder if they only did that on that Twitter post or if it was actually in an episode where, like, SpongeBob explores his sexuality. I think at that point it just gets to be like, okay, all right. I don't think we needed to see that, but I don't know. I wonder how they actually went about that. SpongeBob bisexual. Oh, okay. So wait. Long debate about SpongeBob's. See, I feel like the debate part is what makes it actually okay. Like, have the debate and kind of just have the debate. Make it ambiguous. You don't have to really say this or that. It's a character. Like, you can put whatever you want onto him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then when you kind of just shoehole him to say he's this, but then you could kind of say a similar thing for like, but no, you really can't, because it's like, honestly, we've seen moments where SpongeBob and Sandy have gotten a little chummy. I mean, not like boyfriend and girlfriend per se, but just man and woman, you know, sort of.
Honestly, are we reading so?
But then not really, because then you have that one episode where Sandy saves SpongeBob from the because remember they go to the karate island or whatever, and then she actually saves him a lot. She saves him a lot. So I don't know. It's just like yeah, man. They could have just left it ambiguous. But now they've put it into this box, and I wonder how they did it. Okay. I think they literally just made an announcement to say, due in part to his close relationship with his best friend Patrick, the internet had long ago decided that this, but the speculation ended when, oh, what the fuck? The creator of the show's dead. I didn't know that. It doesn't have anything to do with what we're trying to do. We never intended them to be gay. I considered them to be almost asexual. That's what I was gonna say. That's okay. So the creator himself actually said that he intended his characters to be asexual. We're just trying to be funny, and that has got nothing to do with the show. Man, see, but
right, yeah, that's what I was gonna just be like.
Yeah,
okay, why does this even? Why?
Yeah,
like, it's okay. I think it's okay to have, like, you can have SpongeBob. I guess support. Yeah, you can have SpongeBob support Pride Month and the LGBTQ community. I don't see why he can't do that too. Because it's not like we're just announcing, oh, yeah, guys, SpongeBob is bisexual. Is that what they said? It's not like that.
No, they didn't. And actually, literally, it just...
But Cora is she in the show.
She likes girls.
She likes girls, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so, but, yeah, like in the show, they kind of clearly show you that.
And to clear that up, it was literally just this post here of... It's just a tweet where literally SpongeBob next to Cora, next to this artist, and celebrating #Pride with the LGBT community and their allies this month and every month, and celebrating. So the hashtag SpongeBob is gay just started to trend after this picture came out, basically to say, yeah, they didn't even literally make the they didn't even make the statement. There's just this kind of, and I guess this person here, who's a artist, is either bisexual, and then yeah, somebody, and then I believe here they're saying Michael D. Cohen from Henry Danger. SpongeBob is pictured in the tweet along with actor Michael D. Cohen, who's transgender. So there you go. So SpongeBob being next to a transgender person is now gay. But I think just going back to what the creator said, where it's like, dog, yeah, like, nah, we're just kind of just trying to tell jokes and have a good time. We're trying to just, again, for SpongeBob to ever be that on the nose, to be that direct, that would be just like, like, that's not the SpongeBob I know. Like, the SpongeBob I know makes reference, like, we know, yeah, this could be on the table, like, you know, like those show scenes where SpongeBob is like, I like Squidward, which is to say, right, okay, like yeah, like he's kind of weird, like he's kind of not weird in the sense, like, I'm not saying that if you're not heteronormative, then you're weird. I'm just saying that SpongeBob says things that are out of the norm, and SpongeBob saying I like Squidward at a time like that, yeah, that gives the viewer that vibe that, okay, we don't need to say it exactly, but it's just, yeah. And then sometimes him and Sandy get a little whatever. And then sometimes him and Patrick, you know, get a little, you know, a little chummy, but not really in that way. I don't know. It's just, yeah.
It was all left to speculation, man. Which is, it still is. it seems like it's just the internet speculating.
Yeah, it's just the internet speculating. That's crazy. That yeah. You know what I feel like I saw? I definitely saw the headline SpongeBob is gay. Like, has been announced. Like,
Yeah,
I've never.
I could have swore I saw that same thing, but damn, sometimes you just gotta do due diligence.
Not even sometimes. Every
Do
single
due
damn time.
diligence and just don't just follow what you just see in one headline or whatever, man. You gotta really read the article or whatever the case is, man. It's important.
It's a fact, man. Yo, we do not have tequila. Hello, I'm just gonna call you Beyond. And yeah, we're live at twitch.tv/Rambling Rowgh if you're watching this after the fact. Yo, what's up? But yeah, man. Yeah. Anyway, so what's up, man? How you feeling? How you feeling today?
Feeling all right. You know what I'm saying? Got off work. Tired. Kind of want to play some Demon Slayer.
Play a little Demon Slayer.
Watch some Squid Games, maybe.
Squid Game.
I'm on episode 5 of Squid Games. It's a very good show. I think it's very interesting. Not even the spoiler, but not like to spoil like but spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
I just like the fact that they like show you like just the immigration and like the defactor, like how they're like, dude, there's racism everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like in America, we were so like we're in our own box of racism, but then like overseas, in Europe and like just overseas, there's just racism of their own. Like it's like literally Koreans being racist to other Koreans, and then you got just I don't know, just even like the Koreans being racist to the Pakistanians or
Pakistanis.
to the Pakistanis,
Yeah.
and it's just like, yeah, man, I don't know, it's just I don't know, seeing that is just like, oh my god, like the human parallel, not even just the race parallel, the fucking human parallel, just how humans are, how human beings can be from completely different sides of the world, but it's all it could be just the same. Yeah, it's just it's nasty.
But it's like, while it's nasty, and shout out to the show for putting light on these issues that without that show, I would not have known that Arab immigrants come to Korea to live. That's even a chance. I just, for some reason, thought. I never thought about it, but you always just for some reason think Europe or America.
Right.
You never think the Asian countries ever. You never think that. Like that's like let's just be real. Like you never think of that. But then you see like this dude speaking fluent Korean, and he's an actor. So you look at him and go like, oh wait, not only is there's just immigrants, there's just whole communities in these Asian countries of people that don't look exactly like them. And you always see, like, if you look up Asian countries, or if you even just look up like homogenous countries in general, African countries, Asian countries where the people typically look generally all the same, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% of other. It'll be like 6% of Asian inside of like some African country. It'll be like 2% Asian inside of somewhere deep in Latin America. But yeah, no, these will be like, that 2% is literally like hundreds of thousands of people potentially. So that could, that's a whole lot of people and a whole lot of chances for people to be great.
But
you have actors and shit. So
that also just makes you think about, damn, America really is just this melting pot with just all these fucking just different like you got just all these different cultures, and all these different peoples are just kind of living together.
It's crazy how you could say that, but then another fact makes that kind of weird, where it's like, still though, 50% of this country is white. And I don't mean to say that in any way to just make fun of anybody or anything, because in this country, that at this time, saying that like that, just I'm just really stating a fact. It's like as much of a melting pot as we can say that this is, there's still the very much fact that, yeah, the founding fathers and the people who really started this country, they were white, and the people who make up most of the country now are white, even though all the percentages are rising. It's still you just look at it and you go, how crazy is that? Like, just like, we got some loud ass neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even hear them, but we can. Do we even need this door open over there? We got our garage door open. Like, we don't even really need it open, really. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see the Asian countries, African countries, like some European countries, they're homogenous. So you'll see many people who are just of the same color. And America is different in that, but only half of it. Like, only half of America is like that. The other half is like, yeah, you can find just swaths of white people. You can also find swaths of black people. You also find swaths, but that's what I'm saying. That's the cool thing. Like, it flips back and forth. Like
you go to like New York, you really are going to be in a cultural fucking like I don't know how to tie. I was trying to give you like a little.
The melting pot, though.
But yeah, you're gonna be in a melting pot, man, for sure. Like, you got the Dominican people, you got Haitian people, you got West African people, East African people. Like, it's literally, you're dealing with all sorts of people, Nigerians. You know what I'm saying? It's just
East Africans, North Africans, South Africans. You got your Russians,
Jamaicans.
You definitely got your stands, because there's Russia, then there's outside of Russia, and you've got all sorts of people that come out of that, like Slovakia and Chechnya.
Is a Polak
and fucking
is a Polak racist?
Dog. I don't know. Why are you saying that word if you don't know what the fuck? Why are you asking me?
Because I watched The Wire.
Nigga.
I watched The Wire. And they talked about it.
I watched The Wire.
Shout out to The Wire.
Look at that.
Second season of
The Wire. This guy's crazy. Yeah. Bro, I'm pretty sure.
Second season of The Wire, guys.
If you think it's racist, just assume. Just assume that it's probably bad. Don't just be out here just asking me. Like, you could be out here,
Yo, I don't want to offend nobody, man. My bad. I just want to be more knowledgeable. I want to get my knowledge up.
I don't know what a Polak is. I know I've said it, so I'm with you in it. And I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. I don't know what that is. And but nah, shout out to The Wire though, because that's another one of those shows that apparently is like one of those classics. But I could not get through the first season of that bitch. For that,
The Wire is great, but it doesn't matter right now, cause I gotta say that there's a lot not going on. Nah, see,
why are you talking like that?
I was trying to put in a rap, but I don't really rap too well.
I'm not continuing that. Why are you talking like this?
Okay,
what are you doing?
Well, my man shot me down like Isaiah Rashad.
This dude's really on his rapper stuff, and I really don't know what's going on here, man.
This dude is such a lame-o Catamo, you know what I mean?
Lame-o Contamo. We went to the club last night. I honestly was having an existential crisis the entire time. I probably am the worst person you want to party with. Don't ever party with me. And yeah.
Yeah, man, we went to the club, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't go down. It was pretty lame, you know what I'm saying? Went to the club. No, the club wasn't lame, but we was lame in the club. So, you know what I'm saying? It was lame. Because I didn't partake in no real dancing, even though there was like, I can't front, man. There was a lot of opportunities to do so. You know what I'm saying? Or not a lot, but there was definitely opportunities to do so. And yeah, man, I was just being, a perk of a wallflower, man. I was being a wallflower. I was just
What are the perks of being a wallflower?
there. It's just the saying.
I don't think it means anything.
Yeah, it's just the saying.
I really don't think there's any perks to being a fucking wallflower. I don't
It's just the saying.
I don't
Like, smoking cigarette.
What? It's just a saying, like, smoke your cigarette.
Yeah, smoke your cigarette. Yeah, smoke your cigarette, man, and just
Okay.
stand on the wall and just.
I don't know what's up with
smoke
this.
your e-cigarette.
I don't know what's
There
up with
you
this.
go.
I don't know what's up with this guy. Don't smoke cigarettes. Number one. Number two. Hey, if you're a wallflower, be a wallflower. That's fine. But as a wallflower, you gotta see how you can kind of grow on the wall, mold on the wall, sort of, snowball, get bigger, and then start taking items to the wall that you'll then add for your cocoon. You'll make your cocoon, and then 9 months later, you'll come out as a butterfly that goes around the party, a social butterfly, somebody who's able to jump into different bags, different groups, and be alive, not be crushed. You know what I'm saying? Gotta just, build your cocoon. How's that?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what bullshit this nigga on right now, man.
You on some bullshit. You over here talking about smoke a cigarette is insane. Like, what do you, what? And then you over here talking about perks of being a wallflower. Listen, there is no perk to being a wallflower. That's not a saying.
I'm not saying that.
You said it. It's not a saying.
I'm basically saying I am a wallflower. There's no perks of being one. That's just a movie.
Wasn't that movie with Zoe Deschanel?
Nah, I think it's with Emma Stone.
I saw that movie, I'm sure, but I don't remember what it was about
I think
at
it's
all.
with Emma Stone.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was about at all.
Yeah,
But I can tell you that we went out, excuse me, we went out, and honestly, like Nigel said, first of all, shout out to my man in the club that looked at me dead in my shit, pointed at this girl that was pretty much dancing with him. Now that I kind of remember it, yeah, she was kind of with him at that point. And he just he did the little you really have to look at the video to see what I just did, but I just pointed my fingers, both of my pointing finger from both of my hands, over at another person that's there, and then I'm like, got my eyebrows up, I'm looking, I'm like, hey, So basically, I turned it down. I was like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me just, nah, man, I'm cool, man. And I did that from across the little space we was in the club, but it's like, why? And I was just thinking in the moment, like, why'd he do that? Like, I really was more so paranoid. I was just thinking that it was negative. I was thinking, I don't know. I thought he knew the girl, and then they would try to backdoor me, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So pretty much they know each other. So then now when we leave, then when we go to an address, get all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, take them fucking clothes off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bite that shit. You know what I'm saying? We get to that point, and then now, you know what I'm saying? We got, hey, nigga, hey, where the money at? Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't going. I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say, but you could probably guess what I was about to say. But
yo, man, this
you
ain't
not go back door.
This is the yes. I feel you. I guess, but this ain't no fucking movie, man. Cause we ended up seeing We ended up seeing her with another dude later on in the night.
Yeah.
So. And we didn't see Duke anywhere around.
Yeah, Duke that pointed her out to me was not there while that girl was getting her titties, caressed, and she was standing there. So maybe I overreacted. I likely overreacted. Probably did too much. But yeah, man, I gotta learn more club etiquette. You know what I'm saying? I gotta learn how to be better in the club. You know what I'm saying? Have my drink. and just you got to get your little two-step in. I was watching a video today, Nigel. Honestly, you really would get some good benefit. Just even like just like even just watch it once, and you'd be like, oh, like it's kind of one of those. Like you should just watch one of those basic. It's so corny. I hate it. Honestly, like I had to stop the video about 2 minutes in. I just had to stop, give it a break, because I'm just like, damn, I'm really gonna be doing this. But like, hey man, you gotta just know how to dance, man. You gotta just know how to just kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Cause bro, not even dance necessarily. Just kind of just move the feet, clap to the beat. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta mix it in. You gotta mix in some. But it's all in the step in, step out, step in, step out. It's all in the step in, step out. And then as you mix it up, you're pretty much doing the same it's just like jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like you have fundamentals,
yeah,
and then you just keep doing the fundamentals. Don't get all crazy. Don't get all. You can do that.
Stick to your fundamentals.
Stick
man.
to the fundamentals, and you good.
Stick to your fundamental. Yeah, I mean, but honestly, you see it when you in the club. You see it in practice when you be seeing your like dudes doing it, and you're just like, what the fuck? But like, it looks corny, but that's how you groove in the club. And honestly, that's it's attractive, man.
Yeah.
Well, if there's like women around, literally, there just has to be women around. But if it's just like,
if there's just men, there's no need for any of this to take place at all.
Yeah, like dancing with, I don't know. And I saw a few of that, just men just
dancing with each other.
It just, what? I don't know, but it gets cool because then it kind of also kind of attracts women too.
Yes,
like they just start like, oh wait, they're dancing and shit, they're grooving. Oh,
especially new women that join into the club, you know what I'm saying? She just came into the club, y'all already got a little vibe going. Then she just kind of just, and then you kind of just, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she got a couple friends. That's what you just gotta do, like honest to God. You can't just be standing there.
Oh, you can't be standing. That's the one thing you can't do is stand there. Though. But if you're gonna be in the dance like circle or dance hall, like I feel like you gotta move some type of way. You gotta move some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
But therein lies the benefit. Therein lies the benefit of those bars. Exactly that. Bars, bro. Where it's like not quite the club, but then it's just more so the bar. Like they got some music playing, and then it's like a good amount of people. And if you get lucky enough, there's like a DJ in the bar where it's like a free bar, and it's just they're more so about it being a bar, and it's just, bro, those things are more lit because you have more space. It's not really like a big expectation to necessarily dance. It's more so to just be lit standing. Like you have your drink, you got your little space, and then, you know what I'm saying, the music comes on, y'all together like, hey, you know what I'm saying, we lit. It's more so just like, it's more like concert vibes nearly, to where it's like, even having a conversation in that setting is so much more just like, oh, let's pull off to the side. But it's like, bro, in the straight just dance shit, you gotta get your dancing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your two-step.
You gotta get your two-step.
You gotta get that two-step right, man. I gotta get my two-step right. Last night, I was just having an existential crisis. I was just in my head, kind of just having a sad face the entire time. I even got approached by, again, there's that instance. Then there's this one other instance where this one, you know what I'm saying, big booty mommy, she was out there with, with the, you know what I'm saying, with the black hair down to the waist, you know what I'm saying, he's standing me. But that was pretty crude. Big booty mommy. That's probably pretty crude. But anyway, yeah, man, she was there, and then she, I gave her one of these. I gave her a little fist bump. Yeah, man, I really wanted to just off myself at that moment. But listen, man, you go out to the club, you gotta just get that experience. You just gotta just get out there. You gotta just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta just, peep, you know what I'm saying, golf wang.
Yeah, man, I agree with what he's saying. You gotta get that experience. And you gotta learn how to get a jig going. You know what I'm saying? Move your hips and your feet a little bit. Step in, step out, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get it going. Get moving, get loose. That's another important thing. Like but while you're dancing, be loose. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be so goddamn stiff. That's my takeaway from. That's my big takeaway, man. Just be loose. and just be comfortable in your own skin while you're dancing. Just so you don't, you know what I'm saying, so you don't because people can feel your stiffness if you stiff.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying, people realize that. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just be loose, and but you gotta also learn how to just get your fundamental right. Just your little in out 2-step or whatever the case is. Was it a 2-step?
The 2-step is everything, man. But it's not just the 2-step, bro. You gotta remember, like, you gotta step in, step out, which is to say, you gotta have your center space, then step out, clap, step in. Now you in your center space, clap again. Then you step out to the other side, and then you clap, step in, clap again, and now you gotta make. And you could do that a few times. Then you mix it up. So then, and in the mix up, you instead of a clap, now you just put an arm to the side, just do a little. I don't know, man. I hate not knowing what to do.
Yeah, my head cricket after doing that one.
Yeah,
after seeing that one.
Yeah, you not using. Yeah, your head crooked. All right. Hey, listen, man. All I gotta say is y'all gonna see Rowgh the dancer, circa 2022. I'm gonna be out here in these clubs, knowing what to do. So, anyway, man.
I also got to lastly got to say, before we leave that topic, that DJ might have been on some bullshit or something, man, because he was catching a nice vibe with some of these songs, man, and then I would see the faces of the people like, yo, you changed the song too early, like you would just see the emotion of the people change. But he could bring it back. But I don't know, I don't know, bro.
You didn't like his selection?
No, not even the selection, just the changing of the song. Like, dude, you gotta change it right. Like, you gotta let the song kind of vibe a little bit, and then I don't know, just the way he changed it was just. Nah, bro, because there was times where niggas was just getting lit to a whole song. Like, it was really popping, it was really vibing, and it was like probably the best part of the song. And then he just, and it's like, wait, Nick.
Do you think that if the sequencing was better, that you would have danced more?
Possibly, man. Maybe. I'm just. Maybe I'm on my young man Joe Budden shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe Budden.
What does that mean?
Because Joe Budden says he was talking about like these niggas be like the DJing in the club, but they don't really be knowing what the fuck they doing. And I ain't no DJ, and I'm sure Joe Budden knows way more about like the music and sequencing and shit like that, but than me. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, bro. Just the way it was killing my vibe, and I saw the faces of the women. They was like, yeah, like, what the fuck is this dude doing? But then they would. You can bring it back, but it's just like, honestly, like, why'd you just kill that vibe?
I maybe saw that. Yeah.
We was really bopping to that, like, and then you just kind of I don't know. Sometimes you gotta let a song rock a little. You gotta scan the room and see how people are really rocking to the song, and then be like, all right, then I'm gonna start. Then I'm gonna mix it and change it to a different song. Then it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Then, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. People, nah. Because, yeah, nah.
No, you saw the faces of the people.
I saw the faces of the people just drastically change when he would, just the certain song switches, you know what I'm saying? People were like, and some people, he would change to a certain song and people were like, nah. And they would just be stain face, just like,
it was cool, man. Honestly, I hear what you're saying, but hey, man, you played the Way Too Sexy. You played a few of these current hits.
He did.
It was cool, man.
He did.
It was a good time. I had,
but he could have played.
I didn't really
more,
feel the sequencing
right?
was too. Honestly, there was enough. Honestly, honeys in there that I really didn't even notice the sequencing of the shit. I really didn't even catch that. I didn't really catch that. I did notice that. Now I'm kind of fronting. One or two times, yeah. I think even Kevin, the dude we was with, he was like, "Yo, why did he switch that so fast?" He commented on it, and then yeah, but it wasn't so bad.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that bad.
No,
dude.
I'm not. I'm
Man.
not trying to exaggerate, but yeah, I don't know. I just maybe it's just for me. Maybe for me, I wasn't feeling it.
Could have let the song play a little more.
Could have let
you get
a
a hook.
few songs, just a few songs that he just kind of like just mixed out and just pivoted out of it. Nah, bro, you should have definitely have let that song rock a little more. Like there was a real vibe going on when this song was playing. Like you gotta just, I don't know, but I guess that's on the DJ. You gotta scan the room, bro. You gotta really like, okay, oh shit, this song right here is really going crazy.
See, but that's where I disagree with you, bro. Because honestly, they had that place packed until the end. So if you have the place packed until the end, that's the metric. Like if it doesn't start, people don't just start leaving, then you're alright. You're actually better than you're doing well.
Yeah, you're right.
But speaking of not stopping the groove though, hey man, I just did my second jiu-jitsu competition, and yeah, there's 2 eliminations that you're allowed to get. I won one. You know what I'm saying? I took a dub. Took one dub. The dude,
and I saw it too.
Yeah,
it was on
was
Instagram,
live.
Instagram lives.
I fucked up because I was so adrenaline pumped. I got out of the live and I accidentally hit discard instead of, dude, I don't know why they have it just like that, where it's just one button so that you either keep it on your damn live forever or just delete it forever. But damn, like y'all need to like just make that different, or just make it anyway. I'm just mad. But the point is I took a dub, it was on live, and it got deleted. And yeah, the guy, he pretty much had his hands pretty much very high on the neck, and I was able to close my guard on him, which is to say I had my legs around his waist. And I if you know jiu-jitsu, I did kind of a sort of a double armbar where both of his arms were very high, and I kind of held both of them with my wrists, while one of them, his right arm, was lower and closer towards my hip. The left arm would have been more so towards my shoulder, my right shoulder. And so I just lifted the legs up, pinned the arms back, and had my legs around his head. Did a sort of triangle.
Oh, I
kind
thought
of like straight arm bar.
Yeah, I thought this nigga was doing a triangle to this nigga.
It
He
was,
had his legs on
I
his
attempted to do
neck
the
or some
triangle, but
shit.
it was really more so just like a straight arm bar.
Oh, so that's what
we're
happened.
set up with my legs though, but because there was no triangle. The triangle is just when you get the legs locked in that certain way. But
on their neck, and then you pull it.
On their neck, and then you don't.
Or
you
pull
the head.
down.
Yeah, you pull the head down.
down.
You pull the head down, and that's just 1, 2, 3. You know, just literally fundamental, like just pop, pop, pop. Like that's just jiu-jitsu 101. But yeah, man. And then the other 2 fights. So my first fight of the night, I actually, man, I don't know. I just we got into it. It didn't last too long. Maybe my nerves were all over the place. I just was too slow. I wasn't moving enough. I wasn't reactive enough. I allowed the guy to take my back, and after not even too long on the back, maybe less than a minute, yeah, I was nearly choked out, nearly passed out, where my gi was actually pulled. Damn it, man, fucking fly. My gi was actually pulled like way down or something, and he did some sort of weird, I think it may have been a sort of collar choke where he kind of pulled on the gi, the lapels. But yeah, no, it definitely wasn't. Was it a straight rear naked? Yeah, because it was weird because he first maybe pulled on the lapel to one side, but then he sunk his arm in as well, kept the arm there, but then I think he also kept the lapel going maybe the opposite way as his arm. It was very strange, and so it felt very strange. And honestly, I I needed to tap, but I really felt like, yeah, I could have did way more before all of this. Like, I definitely could have just moved more. So I think the thing I took out of that one is just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Never settle. Whenever you get into your head like, oh yeah, I'll just let this position go. Like, we'll just see what happens on the next position. Like, no. Like, in the next couple seconds, a choke will be set in, and then it's done. So and then in the third fight, I went up against this fucking. He said that he was like all he does is do strength training, and it was his second week. Shout out to the dudes at the Gracie shout out to Gracie Humaita, my school. Shout out to Gracie Humaita Beaumont. Shout out to my professor, and shout out to the people at Gracie Humaita, Temecula, Redlands, Murrieta, San Diego, everybody that came out to the in-house. But yeah, man, it was, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some other places that were probably there too. But yeah, man, listen, I was up against this dude, and his teammates were just like one of his teammates, I think his name was Justin. This dude just kept talking, and I was down by 1 point, and the strength trainer guy, he pulled his guard, and he pulled a very tight guard, and I'll give him that. His legs were locked tight. I did a lot. I again probably could have just exploded more, especially when because he fell limp at a few certain points. But long story short, he pulled his guard in and just pretty much stayed there. I think maybe we scrambled. I was able to get into side control. I think I was able to get into side control. He was able to take my back. I don't know how we got to where I was only 1 point down, but I was 1 point down, 30 seconds left in the fight, or something like that. And all he had to do was just keep his guard closed, which is to say keep his legs around me, keep me close, and not allow me to pass and get any more points. And his boy, Justin, just was like, yeah, man, this guy only started 2 weeks ago. And then when he said, like, I remember when this guy walked in, and dude, he just started saying some bullshit like that. I got to fart. He just started saying some bullshit like that, and I just lost my shit. I just literally okay, so my head was getting held, legs were around my waist, and I just literally tried to stand up. I held this dude a little bit, and I just literally just held his weight, tried anything to get out, did a little crab walk, or a little, how do you say, like bear walk, basically with a whole man dangling off of me, but I couldn't get him off of me, and that wasn't technique. I should have used more technique on that one. Should have put my knee into his butt and just believed and trust in the process. But because he was tired, he was tired. He was done. Like, oh my god. But anyway, shout out to that dude. I don't remember his name, but shout out to all my opponents. Shout out to everybody that actually competed, and shout out to the people that won the Gracie Humaita in-house tournament. It was fun. It was fun as hell. We had it out in Hemet.
Yeah, man. Sound like you got to get that off. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that off your chest. Hey, dog, it's okay, man. He had no stripes. You're 4 stripes in.
Yeah, I'm 3 stripes in, you bastard.
Yo, man, this guy is a killer, man. No matter what Justin, whatever the fuck his name is, said, man. Who cares about what he said, man? You know what I'm saying? My man's a killer over here.
Nah, don't get it twisted. Shout out to my guy Justin. Shout out to everybody training Gracie Humaita. It was really a great event. But
great event, but
yeah.
he you know what I'm saying? It's okay, man. This guy, he ain't no bozo, he ain't no joker. He's him. So, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna work on this shit, and the next competition, man, he gonna be on y'all. Yeah, man. Black Panther, man. Watch out for him. You know what I'm saying?
Black Panther. Okay, that's new. It's
fresh.
fresh.
We gonna call him the Black Cat, Black Panther.
There you go. Black Cat.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, y'all
like.
Yeah, I like that. That shit hard right there. This kid right here, this king. Yeah, man, he's gonna make it something big, something special. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for him, man. The jiu-jitsu world, watch out.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I'm just practicing to just practice, have fun, and see myself, make the goal of black belt. It's really not all that.
In-house competitions, watch out.
Okay. Well, calm down there, Lone Ranger. I appreciate it, but calm down, Kanye. Anyway, yeah, Gracie in-house tournament was fun. Took some L's, came out of it. And then after that, that's when all that club and shit happened. But anyway, yeah, man. Those are the two things I pressingly, like, really wanted to talk about: the club and the tournament. We got more One Piece coming. I think not even this week, but next week, right?
Yeah, we got One Piece coming next Sunday. There will be new One Piece and stuff like that.
Right.
So, yeah, man, that's what we got going on. I will say that Liverpool, like, I will say, going into the sports world, that Liverpool is is dominating the Prem right now. They're doing their thing, or really, I should more say, Mohamed Salah is dominating the Premier League right now.
There's a lot of members on the soccer team, man. Is Mohamed Salah? Is there an I in team in that case?
Mohamed Salah, no.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
It's a whole team. It's its whole team. But Mohamed Salah is doing his fucking thug thizzle, man. He's a monster. He's the best striker in football right now. And you know what I'm saying? So y'all better put some respect on my Egyptian, not mine, but put some respect on the Egyptian king, motherfucker. Yeah.
All right.
Egyptian king. There you go. Yeah. Brother. African brother. Because, yeah. Egypt's in Africa, if y'all didn't know. But, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool whooped on Watford. You know what I'm saying? 5-0. They just destroyed them. Nasty shit. Just a horror show.
5-0.
5-0, man. You know what I'm saying? 5 goals unanswered. They didn't give a fuck. Let's go, man. Go Liverpool. And
how many were by Salah?
So he assisted in 1 and he scored 1. So just, you know,
damn, man.
Yeah, and the goal he scored was spectacular.
Really?
Yes, because the way he drops the defender and it's a goal. Oh my!
Drops the defender as in like he crossed him?
Yes.
Like
he crossed 2 defenders, but he didn't drop both. He dropped 1.
Was it the one that was like before the kill shot? Like the actual kick for the goal? Like he crossed him and then does the kick?
Yeah, he dropped that guy and then he does the kick.
That's sexy. Hold on. Can we actually get that?
Yeah, you probably can, man.
Wait, how do you spell his name? SALAH?
Yeah,
Salah.
Yeah,
Salah.
SALAH.
Liverpool. What is it? LFP, right?
Yeah.
Why are you doing
LIV,
that? Why are you like
LIV? Because
I'm not too. Are you dead? Are you
I'm not too sure.
good?
I'm not too sure.
Are you all right? Like, can you like, bro?
Yo, LIV. You know what I'm saying?
LIV.
LIV
Wait.
for Liverpool.
Oh, I guess. Salah. Every angle of Mo Salah's world-class goal at Watford.
Yeah, see there.
Oh my God.
There he is.
Every angle. Because we need every angle.
Hell yeah, man. Come on, stop playing with the king.
Hold up. Let's see this. Every angle of Mo Salah's great goal. Oh, yeah. Salah.
He gets the ball.
Salah. Oh! Wow.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
The crowd goes so crazy.
Look at how beats that defender. Oh, beats him again. Oh, and he strikes it in. Yeah, that was great.
No, that was pretty great. Not even gonna lie, that was excellent.
Yeah, it was very sensational.
That was excellent.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Liverpool FC. What does the FC mean?
Football club.
Oh my God, this guy.
Liverpool Football
I
Club.
knew you would knew that. I really.
What else? Nigga, why would you not know what your Liverpool FC would mean? But yeah, no, okay. So, but besides our Liverpool and their spectaculars, man, I also got to report some sad news on my other team in football, in American football. The Washington football team unfortunately lost to the Kansas City Chiefs 31-13 today.
Blown out. They most definitely had to put away their starters at the end.
Nah, man.
Definitely. Stop it.
Mahomes got picked off twice. I guess it was a close game, and then they.
At what point is 31-13 a close game?
It was 17-13
more than
at one
double.
point. It was 17-13 at the fourth quarter, or like the beginning of the fourth, I think.
And then at every point after that, the Redskins, or excuse me, the
Washington football team,
WFT,
there you go.
they did not score anything after.
Well,
Which
no.
means they just had about 26 points.
Basically, you could just say good defense, bad offensive execution.
13-31
to 31, yeah.
So then that's what? Minus 10. That's 21. So that's 20, 19. That's 18 unanswered points. It's not good.
Yo, man. You know what I'm saying? The football team, they got to figure something out with that. They got to find some consistency on offense and consistency on defense. Because 1 week, it'll be our defense that is just dookie. And then the next week, it'll be our offense that are just underperforming. And it's just like, God, it's hard being a fan of this team, man. And then you got the Cowboys out here just winning games.
The Cowboys?
Yeah, man. The Cowboys are like 5-1 or something like that.
Is it finally their year?
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say, say that they are probably gonna make the playoffs, most likely.
If the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, is that like?
Oh, are you talking about them winning? This nigga. Yeah, what?
Are you laughing that off like it's like not a possibility?
Yeah, dude talking about winning the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl or even going to the Super Bowl.
Damn, they're 5-1, right?
Crazy, dude.
Right? Isn't that a pretty good?
Man, 5-1 means it's been what, 6 weeks, man.
What about the Washington football team? Mm-hmm. What about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I know they got 2 losses, but
the Tampa
Bay
Bay Buccaneers, I think,
again?
I can't call it. I think no, they had a bye week.
Oh, they had a bye week, so they're still 4-2.
Yeah, they still 4-2, man. They are still.
Listen,
4-2.
man, 5-1 is a pretty damn good record. And if you already got people saying,
yeah, the Washington team are 2-4.
What about the Ravens?
The Ravens, they are 5-1.
Bro, if you literally have the same record as the Ravens, and we're all regarding the Ravens as low-key that team right now, at least after, I don't know, after I heard that Lamar Jackson really brought that team back from that sure loss against Kansas City, like to me, like that looked like, okay, yeah, this is a shutout. Like, yeah, this is done. But damn.
The Lamar Jackson is the...
And then the defense. Let me not even... Because I think it was a pick that turned into, well, both. Just...
But we gotta put respect. But
like
we gotta just acknowledge that he is the reigning MVP of the league too. So he really is that. He really is that dude. So you know, like as a surprise. No, okay. But let me not discredit the man, because that shit is crazy that he did make that come. Him and his team made that comeback. Because you know what I'm saying, you can't forget the quarterback does need receivers and shit like that, and blockers and running backs. It's not just the goddamn quarterback. But I mean, but he did throw 4 TDs. And that's not something he does. Like he usually be running that bitch in or something like that, or yeah. So the fact that he just kind of showed niggas like, yeah, nigga, I could juke y'all out and I could run for 80 yards on your ass, or I could throw a goddamn fucking like rocket launcher across the field and just dime it to my receiver perfectly.
Rocket launcher.
But it's not even just a rocket launcher. I don't know. Honestly, football, you think it's easy. It kind of is. I don't know. Because there's a lot of skill to it. Because like quarterbacks really do have to like accurately pass. Like how they pass a ball has to be so precise. Like it has to be it's like a back shoulder throw.
Yeah, bro. No part of football is easy.
But
like I don't think anybody has ever thought that.
I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people kind of have this assumption that football is way easier than basketball or something like that, which is it's not. Basketball, but basketball is definitely hard too. But football, it's not. No, it's very hard.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
You have to do some crazy shit. Like when you really think about it, these quarterbacks really have to throw a dime.
I've never ever heard anybody say that football's. I've only heard people say that football's like the hardest sport.
It's definitely not the hardest. I'll tell you that. But I'll tell you this:
in terms of what we play here in America,
no, not
what's
even
the hardest sport?
I would say baseball, low key. Nigga hitting the
No. I'm not saying hardest in terms of like difficulty. I'm saying hardest on you. Like you've got to be the hardest kind of guy to play football professionally. Like you've got to be way more tough to play football as opposed to playing baseball. You literally have fucking actual fat looking dudes, like just straight out of shape guys going on the diamonds. Like you have that. You don't have that in football. You cannot be out of shape in any way, shape, or form. You can't just be accurate as a quarterback and just not be like, yes, even if you're a big guy quarterback, like a Big Ben or just a stable quarterback like a Tom Brady, like you don't move. Like you have to be able, number one, to take a hit, and then number two, like the mental, just again, I don't know, like you have to be a badass to be a quarterback, like and a good one at that. Like you have to be a real like.
No,
it's a one guy
but it's
thing.
Not, like, but it's like
how many guys get the chance to make the score on baseball? It's like all these guys, like all these batters, like all these guys get a chance to score, and then you look at it and you go, it's like that's a lot of chances to score. Like for any one of the, and then one of them could even be.
But it's not a lot of chances because it's super difficult to hit a fucking ball. Like it's super difficult.
Nigel.
The chances are higher.
No.
Hit a ball.
They're not. No. We're saying you need to flip it. The chances are low because they're so fast. You have a lot of opportunities to score. Yes, every batter is an opportunity to score.
Every drive is an opportunity to score.
Right, and who organizes the drive? One guy. At the helm. That's why they say that. It's like literally one guy, quarterback. Like he's the guy who decides how do we score. It's like it's a one guy thing in that manner. That okay, is it the running back that's it, or is it a PA? And now it's the tight end. And I do the audible to decide. Oh no, bro. Bro. And then the roles themselves. Okay, so I'm the running back. So now I take this pigskin and get it past these 350-pound freaking monsters. Oh, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like that's the hardest sport. That's just straight the hardest sport.
Yeah,
CTE all over the place.
I'm talking about in pure skill, like of the skill part of the sport.
To be Marshawn Lynch, you have to be literally genetically gifted upon. You have to be Herculean. How do you? Could you ever break past a D line like that? No, stop,
bro.
But just stop.
What the hell is this guy talking about? You were talking as if these guys are like you're talking as if they're constantly smashing through these D linemen, as if there's not you don't got.
You don't remember Frank Gore. You don't remember Frank Gore. You don't remember Frank Gore.
No, I get that they have to pass through. No, they definitely get tackled by these guys.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
But in the majority of the time, you're going against linebackers who, yes, they are also big as hell. They are also big as hell.
And faster.
Don't get twisted.
And faster.
Yes. But, like
what?
just like
You get literally 8 times to score, and
usually if you're real,
bro, what you could literally get walked, Nigel. You could get walked. Stop it. Bro, please stop. Go get some help.
Because in football, literally, you have an O-line, and then the O-line can push back the D-line, and you score. Boom. That's a score.
You score.
You could be a quarterback, QB sneak. Beep. That's a score. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, sure.
Because
you're right.
Your big, fat... Yeah. Your big fat O line is gonna take down the other big fat D line, and they're gonna push them back,
or they don't,
and you
because
get
you don't see
cracked.
that, and you don't see that many QB sneaks because of that. Because most of the time,
bro, you see a lot
of
QB sneaks if it's a well, you don't see it all the time because they're not.
Yeah.
You don't usually see fourth and
because it's dangerous.
Inches. You don't usually see 4th and inches
because it's dangerous. No, you see a lot of 4th downs. So why don't you see more?
But your O-line, your O-line inches, 4th and inches.
Yeah.
This matters because you don't just do a QB sneak when it's 4th and 3. It doesn't know unless you're Lamar Jackson, unless you are that quarterback.
No matter what you do, though, in football, it's a decision made by one guy and then executed a lot of the time by solely one guy at a time. It's really one of those things where you look at it and it's a lot of pressure on any one given dude each play. Let's just take the QB sneak. The quarterback who already has all this pressure, now I'm going to be the one who has to get the ball across whatever line. Forget the 4th and 3 situation. Let's make it 4th and inches. It's still nerve-wracking as hell. O-line there as well because, bro, there's still these freaking monsters and linebackers and safeties who are jumping at your neck. What are you talking about?
It's called about a leap of faith, man, because you got to have faith in your teammates.
And that's what I'm talking about. There is no leap of faith in baseball. There is no, if I do this, I might get straight CTE and cracked, or we will score. There's none of that. There's just, you could get walked. That's not the hardest in any metric.
Like, but you can get walked by getting hit by a baseball in your eye, which is tragic.
Yeah, that is tragic.
You can get
That's
walked.
chance.
You can get walked and get a.
You will get hit in football. You will.
Yes.
Straight.
You can get walked and get an injury, and then now you can't even play that game.
You
like,
may. And because of the fact that these guys are professionals, that doesn't happen that much. Does it? The pitchers know to aim at the mitt.
Bro,
yeah, this happens a lot.
They get hit.
No, does this happen a lot?
Do they get hit?
Does it happen a lot?
Do they get hit? Yes, it happens often. It happens often.
You're not using the words I'm using because I think you're trying to be specific.
What are you talking? It doesn't happen a lot, but
it doesn't happen
happens
a lot.
Often.
Right. It doesn't happen a lot.
But
every game of football, you gonna get smacked, and it's a risk. It's harder. It's just harder. It's the hardest game. I don't know. Maybe we could agree to disagree, but you know what I'm saying?
And toughness, yes, it's the toughest sport, but because like you're smashing into each other. But I'm talking like skill, like
skill.
Catching,
basketball is the hardest sport.
Throwing a football a certain specific way for a receiver to catch it. There's like intricacies into it. That's what I'm saying. Like those little things like that, route running, shit like that. It's actually a lot. Like it's running your coverage right.
Yeah.
And then pivoting
harder.
and
football's harder.
It's just a lot.
Football's harder.
Like the skill base of it is just very.
Football is harder. There's way more things to remember. You have to literally run from 1, 2, then 3, then home. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not saying baseball is harder.
That is what you've been saying.
I did not say that.
You said that it's the hardest, or it's the most.
It's the most like skill based. It's the hardest sport, as in like to hit a fucking baseball. It is the hardest thing in the world.
No, it's not. They literally teach that to kids.
Well, okay, no, my bad. Hitting a baseball against a professional baseball player is the hardest thing in the world. That's what I mean.
Not when you've been professionally hitting balls. And then there's machines to get you prepared for this.
Right.
What machine gets you prepared?
But no.
For the CTE you're gonna take.
But
Right.
no, you okay.
Uh-huh.
You can catch a football from a pro fucking quarterback.
Can you run the route of a pro receiver?
Oh, you can run that same route.
Wait.
You can run that same
Can you
route,
though?
but it won't be.
Can
It won't
you?
be
Wait,
as
wait.
precise.
No, then you're not running the route of the pro receiver, are you?
You running the route? Yeah, you can run the same route.
If you run at your top speed and it gets you a fade speed as opposed to his top speed, which is the top speed, which is a streak, then you're not running the route. You're not running the route. You're not.
Nah, nigga.
If you're supposed to be at X and you're not at X,
son. You talking about fades and streaks, and I don't think you don't even. A fade really is when you like kind of
Lob
like
it.
slow down and then
Right.
you start to speed up.
right? Okay. So you don't go to max speed off start, right?
Yeah,
Which is to say you accelerate.
yeah.
Right. So if you go the speed of a, so would you say a fade is slower than a streak? Would you say a fade is slower than a streak?
Yo, man, you do.
Would you say a fade is slower than a streak?
Would you say a fade is slower than a streak? Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're running at a fade speed and that's your top speed, and they want you to run a streak route straight up, Hail Mary, and you're not at the end point where I'm going to throw it, because it's not I'm throwing it at where you're at. I'm throwing it at where you should be. That is really how you quarterback. That's why it falls into their hands. That's why they're. That's why it's called route running. No.
But they're pro.
See,
they're pro athletes, and they will read.
No.
They will read based off what your skill level is.
No.
They won't just be like. They're not gonna just. Oh, we're gonna throw it. We're gonna think you're fucking Antonio Brown, and you're gonna be at that destination. No, I'm going to realize that. This is your speed, so I'm going to throw it to match your speed. Because not all, even in the NFL, not all receivers are the same.
No,
like Adam Humphries is not as quick as goddamn Julio Jones. You're not going to throw him the same type of route.
Yeah, that's against two professionals. But I'm saying, from a person to person standpoint, if you take a person and then tell them, hey, you have to go run this route. Go run that route like how an Antonio Brown would run it, like how a Julio Jones would run it. Then
how he would run it? Then
they would not be able to fucking
do
it because it's extremely difficult.
But if you told him to run the same route,
that's what I just said.
To run the same route, not as like them, but run the same exact route. You can do that.
Yes, you're gonna get there at some point.
No. You could do that first try.
No.
For sure.
No, but the first try is a D-line is coming after me, the guy who's throwing the ball. So if you're not there when I need you there, then the ball's going to go up and then fly and then not land at its target.
Nigga.
Because I need you at a certain place.
And I ain't talking about a regular person going into a goddamn game. I'm talking about like if you was like on the field and y'all was practicing and you was with a pro receiver and he showed you a route, like, yo, run this route. You could do that.
Yes, you could.
Right.
Just like how you could also get onto a baseball diamond and hit a ball.
No. Is like if you go on a baseball diamond and there's a pro pitcher in front of you, you will not hit that ball. Is what I'm saying. You will not hit that ball once. You probably won't hit it once. I guarantee it.
Yeah, and but
then I guess you could say you won't score on a basketball player. You probably would not score on a professional basketball player.
And if you were having to
maybe once,
and if you were having to run a route that was defended in any way, shape, or form by any NFL player, then you're definitely getting your shit packed out.
Oh, you're clamped. No. More than that, your ass won't move. You probably won't move from the line. So never mind. Yeah.
It just I don't know,
applies
man.
both ways.
It just applies in everything.
It applies to everything, honestly.
Everything is hard, and it all looks easy by these gods that perform it in these sports.
But we also gotta just remember it's not easy because they had to. They were once. Well, some of them were just us, man. They were just kids, and then they had to work hard as fuck and keep on working, and some of them are just got. Some of them are gifted, like the Russell like a Russell Westbrook. He's just got like a gifted person. He can jump high, just fly high, do all sorts of crazy shit. But then you got the CJ McCollums, who was like 5'2" when he was in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? Playing varsity at 5'2".
Yeah, a lot of these guys were not regular people when they started, man. I'm just gonna say that. Motherfuckers was playing basketball since they was like 6 years old, bro. This is a lifelong dedication. So at that, you're not like everybody. You're already not like other people. Forget the genetics. Just yeah, this connection from regular people to like these guys that have a nah. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm eating on the mic now.
Yeah, this nigga eating his cheese bread, he just smack-a-lacking. We may, my man may have to edit that one out. Smack-a-lacking.
I ain't in this shit.
Yo, we went to Yum Yums after the club, man, and I'm gonna keep it a break, man. I took one bite out of a blueberry muffin I bought, and it was absolutely disgusting, man. Alright. I'll just keep it a brick, man. I'm sorry. I was actually mortified. I don't know how long that muffin was sitting there. I should have probably asked him though. Yeah.
Definitely looked like it was there for a minute.
It wasn't. Okay, no. Let me stop lying. It's in the fridge right now. It's not. It wasn't horribly nasty that I just like literally threw it away. But yeah, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna see what's up. But yeah, I took one bite and I was just not feeling that muffin at all. Maybe it's because I was a little tipsy. I was a little bit off the shrooms last night. So, I don't know. It could have been that. But, yeah, man, I was not having fun with that muffin. And I also gotta confess that I can only probably eat like 2 donuts before I'm just sick and tired of any kind of donut.
Yeah, all those donut holes probably that probably didn't do anything for you, did it?
Yeah, I just hate donuts, honestly.
Why'd you get donuts then?
Like,
this man got a whole bag of donut holes and you hate donuts.
I love donuts, but I just don't like too many, like just too like
there's a perfect amount of donuts and then there's a too much.
Yeah.
And it's like literally separated by one. Like it's like
yeah, bruh. Like them donut holes, like you get just 6 straight.
6 donut holes, yeah.
Because 14 is just like you're a madman.
Yeah, and one sitting, yeah, that's
you're exactly. There you go. One sitting, nah, you're crazy, bro. If you eat that,
surely.
Cause it's just too like the amount of sugar you eat. Like I don't know, you just taste it and you just feel in your body, and it's just like you just. Fuck donuts, honestly. Like I can only eat like 2. Like I used to be able to eat when I was like, maybe it's because when I was younger, we used to just get fucking like a whole dozen of donuts and eat like half of them. And that might have just ruined my whole appetite for donuts.
Jesus Christ,
forever.
We really did used to just do that when we were teenagers, huh?
That shit is just
just hella donuts.
It's just too much, bro. It just gets too much. It's like, dude,
the hell? We literally would just eat that, like, just like, not regularly, but like semi-regularly, like a dozen donuts. Man, why would we just do that?
Cause we had our donut shop right there.
Just,
yeah, see,
like,
yeah,
what?
donuts
Like,
are just not that good to do
a
that.
dozen donuts for what?
Yeah, man.
Well, it's essentially the candy shop, the donut shop.
Yeah,
effectively. I mean, it is. So
that shit had me sick.
Yeah, I feel you though. Yeah, one too many donuts it sets on quick. Listen, man, we're both yawning. It is a late night pod, like this guy said earlier on in the pod. We've had our cheese bread. We've had a little smoke. I've had some back and forth arguments. I don't know if they even made sense. Honestly, I really kind of lost my train of thought on all of them. But yeah, man, I'm pretty much spent. We'll be back on Wednesday, and with yeah, that's pretty much all I got. We go. By the way, welcome to the Rambling Rowgh Show. I'm your host, Rambling Rowgh, aka Jarish Rogue. It's my co-host, the bro host, Mo host, and Debbie, and he's finally watching Squid Games. Grr. Wow, that was. Damn, I really want to say what that was, but I don't wanna get debabied. Anyway, bye.